Hello, nieces and niestas. How are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm SavingsFashionista, and over here we do mainly things fragrance, whether it's body or home. And today we're here to do some home fragrance content. And I'm sure you already know this is Candle Day 2023 for Bath and Body Works. So if you're interested in hearing all about the candles that I decided to pick up, please stay tuned. All right, so let's just get a little house cleaning out of the way, some complaints, some compliments, and all that great stuff. So the first thing I want to start with is the bag. I noticed that we got a new bag, very thematic for Candle Day, because you know the old bags were just the they were reusable, but they were the white and blue standard gingham with the pink and white Bath and Body Works on the front. But this is more customized. It actually has the year on it, and it says annual. You guys, please bear with me. My voice is still very pitchy. I've had laryngitis, and I have this upper respiratory sinus infection, so I went into a sneeze attack. But back to the bag. And it has Bath and Body Works. So I think this was a nice addition for this year. And this is the 10th year anniversary. So maybe this is the highlight of, a decade of Candle Day. And the next thing that I want to compliment them on, I think Bath and Body Works did a wonderful job with the lines. I noticed with most of the lines, they had something old and they had something new, and just about all but one of the lines that I can read that I'm aware of, it could be something old in one of those lines, but all the other lines that I decided to pick things up that were candles that were released for Candle Day, for this event, I like the fact that they had something old and something new, because us as candle lovers, collectors, enthusiasts, we have to be mindful of the common people. And I do appreciate the fact that Bath and Body Works, they are cognizant of that. The common people and the people that do this, they're really into this. So to bring some of those old fragrances back, or fragrances that we don't see multiple times throughout the year. So I was excited about that. Now, the one thing that I want to complain about is that why they did not let all stores release at least a portion of the newly released fragrances even on first day, because I struggled yesterday getting into the store, but I didn't go today and I'm not going tomorrow. So I wish they would have allowed them to at least put a portion out. But they are online now. I did get lucky, and I looked up at one store on yesterday and was able to get some of the newer fragrances. But for the most part, I don't think I was as excited, because maybe I was excited if I went out there sick, but my husband, he was so kind. He came along. Well, he comes with me normally anyway to help me carry all these freaking bags, because it's just a lot to do. And but he was so patient with getting things for me. He followed the list. I did a very detailed list. I don't know what I did with that list, but I did a very detailed list, and for the most part, I think I got everything off that list except for two candles. One of them I did not see, which was the vanilla cloud something, vanilla sky cloud, or the white macadamian. I did see the white macadamian, but I did not get it. So let's just get right into the haul. I want to start with the body care candles. As you know, Bath and Body Works, they do have candles for some of their select body care. And they did bring a lot of the old favorites or classics back. And we have a newly, it's not a new fragrance, but it's new for candles. So I did pick up a Into the Stars. I pick this up every Candle Day. I have one from last year left on shelf that I will now burn since I have a backup. But this is In the Stars. The fragrance notes are starflower, sandalwood musk, radiant amber. So I'm just going to throw this out here. I personally don't feel that this is an exact dupe. It's probably a very, very, very distant cousin, maybe 3 or 4 generations down. But if you like Baccarat Rouge and you like that fragrance DNA and you don't want to spend that expensive dollar for the the authentic Baccarat Rouge candle, this could be satisfying to say the least. So again, this is in the stars. All right, I picked up a Japanese cherry blossom. I pick this up every year for the dear sweet lady at my job that is so instrumental with supporting me at my job, and I do appreciate her. But I wish I had picked up one for myself, because now I'm hearing this is not so bad in candle form. So again, that is Japanese cherry blossom. The fragrance notes are Japanese cherry blossom, Asian pear, blushing sandalwood with natural essential oils. I also picked up another woodland. This is also going to be a gift. This is so nice. This would be so nice for a gentleman, especially if you don't like the powerhouse nuclear bomb that high intensity mahogany teak wood is. That candle is just so strong. This is a really nice new addition to the mail forwarding candles. This candle has cool citrus, fresh sage, Virginia cedar, and the body care is just as nice. So again, this is woodland. All right, so I picked up 2 of each one of these. This is sweet pea. I cannot remember if I've ever had this candle in past years. I know not within the last 5 years. If this candle is new, let me know in the comments below. Or if it has been released in previous times, let me know that too. Because I just don't remember this. I'm familiar with the body care, but not the candle. The body care is probably one of the first fragrances Bath and Body Works made that I'm aware of. But the fragrance notes are sweet pea, watery pear, sheer freesia with luscious raspberry. So I picked up 2 of these because I don't know when or if we will see these again. Now this is Beloved. I'm sure everyone was going in for her. This is Saltwater Breeze. I have had this candle in the past. I remember when it was first released. I want to say it was either spring 20 or spring 21. I can't quite remember. But the packaging was much more attractive than this little sticker. It was a complete wraparound, but it looked just like this. This is the original and old packaging of Saltwater Breeze. The fragrance notes are fresh linen, violet leaves, white water blossom. So I picked up 2 of those. And the new addition to the body care candles is Dahlia. Now, I'm not a big fan of Dahlia in body care, but the candle is not bad. The fragrance notes in Dahlia are dahlia petals, crisp pear, praline with natural essential oils. So I'm going to say it's the pear because I do like a good pear note. So I picked up 2. All right, so I picked up a couple candles from the Classic White Barn, and these are candles that you will see they come out over and over. But one of them, sometimes I've only seen it at Candle Day, and you may see it one more time during the year, and that is Paris Cafe. So this is Paris Cafe for this year. I picked up 2 of these. Now, Sanico the Diva said that this is way better than last year's edition. So we'll see. The fragrance notes are rich roasted coffee, sugared brulee, and vanilla creme. And it is strong, very strong. I actually smelled this in store on Thursday, and I was like, oh, I have to get 2 of these. So I picked up 2 of the Paris Cafes, and I picked up Laundry Day. Now, Laundry Day is a candle I've seen be released in different packagings 2, 3, 4 times a year. So this is a fan favorite, and they do tend to oblige us by re-releasing it repeatedly. I don't think this is just one of those candles you probably will never get bored with. That's just my opinion. The fragrance notes are fresh air, crisp eucalyptus, soft lavender with natural essential oil. And this is one of those neutralizing candles. And when I say neutralizing, purposeful candles, this is one, as well as the Paris Cafe. This is one of those candles that will clean or neutralize your airspace. You know, sometimes fragrances, they just mask. But if you put, anytime you clean your house, it's going to be a good fragrance. But sometimes those fragrances like fried foods, they just get stuck inside of a home. And I know that certain candles that I have used in the past, it just neutralizes the air way faster than any Fabuloso. I don't use Clorox to clean or Pine Sol or anything like that. So I just thought I would drop that little gem on you. And I picked up a couple of my favorite holiday classics, one of them being Twisted Peppermint. Twisted Peppermint is always stronger and better than Crushed Candy Cane. Crushed Candy Cane is more of a subtle, sweet, fun peppermint fragrance. But if you want a powerhouse peppermint, it's Twisted Peppermint. So I picked this up. And I picked up Merry Cookie. I love to smell this in my house on Christmas Day. I tend to start burning it like Christmas Eve or the eve of Christmas Eve. If I don't make it through the candle and I have like half left, I will shelve it and pull it out for the next year. But I did not have a single one in my collection. So I picked up another Merry Cookie. The fragrance notes in Merry Cookie are fresh baked cookies, sparkling sugar crystals, rich vanilla with natural essential oil. And let's go right back to the Twisted Peppermint. The fragrance notes in Twisted Peppermint are cool peppermint, sugared snow, fresh balsam, and vanilla buttercream. Okay, so the next collection, I'm just going to call this like wrapping paper, vintage or retro wrapping paper. But I think everything in this collection was a repackage. The ones that I got, I know are repackages. I picked up Vanilla Balsam. This is one of my favorite this time of the year candles. And I actually crave for it sometimes off season. But Vanilla Balsam has fragrance notes of balsam fir, frosted vanilla, snow-capped pine needles with natural essential oils. And this is another one of those candles that's purposeful for me because it's pleasant and it neutralizes the air and it's just so good and cozy. So I picked up 3 of the Vanilla Balsam. So I'm glad that I got these replenished because I have 1 Vanilla Balsam left in my collection. I think this was released, yeah, in 21. And I like this as decor from time to time. This one and a couple of the other candles that was in this white and gold packaging. I thought that it was just so pretty. So I don't have to burn this. I've been holding on to this. Very tempted to burn it, but I never did. I also picked up a couple of the strawberry snowflake. And you guys, I am so, for those of you who watch my fragrance content, you know that I am just all in for this strawberry snowflake this year. And I had it. I had the candle and I remember now the Fine Fragrance Mist was in that really pretty soft pink facet collection set. And I had to have decluttered that because it's not in my collection and I know that I purchased it. So I did pick up the candle. I picked up 2 of the candles. The fragrance notes are juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. The packaging is so cute to me. So I got 2 of those. And from that same collection, I got another candle that I only pick up during Candle Day, and this is Merry Mimosa. This is a very strong candle, you guys. I learned the hard way that sitting in close proximity or having this in my bedroom space or in a, you know, confined room space, it can become very overwhelming and sickening. So this will definitely be in an open common area space. But I did pick up one. It has sparkling champagne, red apple slices, and ice sugar crystals. So that's all I got from the retro wrapping paper collection. So now we're going to move on to the what I call the candy collection. Okay, so in this candy collection, we did get something new in this collection, but the first ones are older candles, and this is, oh my God, so good. And the other one is a repackage. It's good also. So the lavender marshmallow is in that collection. This is so good. Now, lavender marshmallow. It has fragrance notes of fluffy marshmallow, a touch of lavender, French vanilla bean. I have had so many of these candles in the past, and I have burned through every one of them, you guys. Every one of them. I'm really starting to say I wish I had gotten more, but I'm trying to wait because they did come out with lavender vanilla, and I want to get a couple more of those. The reason why it's no big deal to get so many of these, because you'll see this probably again next year in 24. It normally comes out around Valentine's Day or Easter. So this we'll probably see this again entering into the spring, but it is also good. Really enjoy this lavender vanilla. And this one, this is a repackage from one of the mashup collections they did with the blueberry lemonade, but it is now called the blueberry lemon sour. I think this is so cute. It reminds me of a baby boy. I wouldn't suggest burning this in their space, but this would be like a nice centerpiece in the right area, like at a baby shower or a gender reveal. But the fragrance notes are sugared lemonade and blueberry sugar. So same exact fragrance notes from the blueberry lemonade, but it is good. Really nice candle. Really enjoy this. Now the new candle from this collection, I think that a lot of people were excited about, and I picked up 2 of those. This is Candy Euphoria. And I love the color. And those of you who know, you know why. All right, so the fragrance notes in Candy Euphorium are fruity candy, sweet confections, and pillowy mints. This smells so good. This fragrance is very nostalgic to me. It's something that I've smelled in the past many times. I just cannot place what this smells like or where I was or where I frequent, but it has a very familiar smell to it. So again, this is Candy Euphorium. So that's all in what I call the candy collection. All right, so this next collection, I don't know what to call it. I just want to call it Fun Time with Santa. But this is the one that has the Cosmopolitan candle. And I picked up 2 of these. The Cosmopolitan, they did a lot of play on words with the on the bottom. So I'm going to put the fragrance notes in the frame because the fragrance notes are online. But just to go over the word play that they have, it says, up on the rooftop bar, Santa's taking a little detour to meet Mrs. Claus for drinks. So I'm not familiar with a Cosmopolitan. I'll try to put something in the frame. Is that a fruity like drink? I'm not, like I said, I'm not familiar with it, so I don't know. But this candle is really nice. I saw Saniko's review. Thank you, Saniko. And she said that this candle, to her nose, smelled so much like this candle. And I'm glad that I did watch that because that's what prompted me to go ahead and get 2 of those, because this candle, I was playing around over here on these candles a couple weeks ago, and I was like, why did I not get several of these? Because this is so good, and I just don't even want to burn it. It's so good. This is really good. And I'm not sure how similar the fragrance notes are, but it does remind you of this. This reminds you of this. So I'm happy that I got 2 of those. All right, the next one from that collection is Candy Cane Colada. I thought that was very interesting. A pineapple coconut mint fragrance. So this one also did the play on the words at the bottom, and I will leave the actual scent notes and the frame. This right here says Mile Kalamaki, whatever that says, Mile Kalamaki. Santa is out of office, taking a much needed vacation from the North Pole. But you do smell the coconut and the minty smell, the minty note in here. This is nice. Kind of wish that I had gotten 2 of them. So again, this is Candy Colada. Candy Cane Colada. The next one from that collection I got is Top Shelf Elf. Also did play on the words on the fragrance notes on the bottom. So I will leave the fragrance notes in the frame. But the play on words are billions of toys in just 1 year. Yes, sometimes even elves need a little boost of energy. So you definitely can get that candy fruity sweetness to it. I smell some orange in here. It's nice. Smells like bubble gum. But it's a nice candle. Nice, fun candle. This candle is not the same as Elf on the Rooftop or Elf. If I have that candle still in my collection, I'll leave a picture of it. But I remember that candle being kind of lactonic because I think it had like some eggnog or something in it. And I think it's another one from past times that's similar to the one from last year. But this is totally different. Nothing lactonic. This is very candy fruity forward. So those are the ones that I got from that collection. Now this next crate has the 4 candles that just kind of stressed me out a little bit because I wanted to get more of them. All right, so before we get into that little stress point of the candles, let's talk about these next 2 candles. These were also a part of a collection that had something old and something new. I was not interested in any of the older scents. I think I've owned the fall one before, but never really interested in those scents. But the one that is the perfect winter, this is the collection that they call Seasons. And this is the one for winter, and it is really nice, you guys. This is a nice candle. This is also what I would consider a purposeful candle because it does have those air purifying notes in it, but this is nice. This candle has winter pine needles, frosted eucalyptus, and icy peppermint. It's nice. It's nice. Very, very minty. Very minty. So I picked up 2 of these. All right, now the second store, I got a total of 10 candles. I got the 4 from the Cosmopolitan collection. I got the 2 from the Falls collection. Then I got 4 more from 2 other collections. I don't know what they call this collection. I don't know if this collection is considered to be like a coffee house or what this collection is. But this is the one that I really wanted to get doubles of these and actually get 3 of another one. But I had already maxed out the budget and I was trying to do the right thing, you know, that I put in my mind to do. Because I feel like I had already gone over budget, but you know, we tend to do that sometimes. So the first candle that I want to share with you, this is the Bruchet French Toast. It's nice. I like it. It has fragrance notes of fluffy bruchet toast, rich maple syrup, and a dollop of butter sprinkled with cinnamon. You definitely, what sold me on this candle is when I opened it and smelled it in the store, I'm like, I smell the butter note. So this has that buttery note in it, but the cinnamon, she's there and she's making her presence known. But it's nice. It's really nice. So These were also a part of the collection that was supposed to be released like today or tomorrow even. So because my first store that I went in, they matter of factly told me, the ones that I was asking them about, they were like, oh no, that's not going to be released until after Candle Day, and it may not be released. I said, what about Sunday? I've heard Sunday. They was like, no, if we have enough candles remaining on the floor, we were told to not put these out until after Candle Day. So it's like all stores are not created equally. You know, they do things differently, and you know, it's not my store, so I just have to do what I can wherever I can do it at. But no worries. If it gets down to it and I have to order them online, that's fine, because I still have that online code, either if I have to do it BOPUS, or hopefully they'll still be online and I'll just have to pay for shipping. But I do want to get a backup of this. So again, this is the bruschetta French toast. Also in that collection, they had the caramel frappuccino. This is good. It smells like a caramel drink. It has rich cold brew coffee, froth milk, creamy caramel syrup blended with with ice and natural essential oils. This smells just like a Starbucks drink, in my opinion. So this is nice. I wanted to get a backup of this one also, so hopefully I'll get it, but at least I do have one. And they had another one that I'm going to put in frame. I think that was the white chocolate macadamia. That one was kind of off-putting when I first smelled it. If I see it in store again, I will sample it again. But the one that everyone was and I think is really excited about, this is the pink cocoa. Yeah, so I've been rubbing and playing around in this candle since yesterday. And I had to figure out, what does this candle smell like to me? You definitely get that chocolate note. And what brought it to mind, I did a little poll yesterday asking if any candle could be re-released, what would your top pick be? And mine was Frosted Moscow Mule, of course. And also, if you want to leave yours in the comments or go to the community wall post and leave it, that's fine as well. But one of the Nistas said that hers would be positively sweet. And I do have this candle in my collection. I think I had about 4 of these candles. This is not the original lid. This lid came off of something else. I just thought it was pretty. But this candle is really good. But this is the chocolate that you smell in here. If you've ever smelled this candle, it's the same chocolate that's in this pink hot cocoa. The same chocolate. That candy truffle chocolate. It is really nice. But this has that very distinct Bath and Body Works signature raspberry note, and it's the raspberry note that you would get in the raspberry jam donut, another one of my favorites from them. But that's what this candle is. It's a combination, in my opinion, of two. I'm not trying to be a scientist and dissect it and say that it's a blended repackaging, so please, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to read it. These are just my thoughts, okay? And it's nice. So I do think it would be a good idea if Bath and Body Works re-release this, or they produced more to push them into stores around Valentine's Day, because I think this would be a great hit or pick for Valentine's Day. It's a nice candle, and I do want to get a couple backups of it. So again, this is the Hot Pink Cocoa. And the last candle is my Glove fragrance from Bath and Body Works. And I have one left on shelf that I've been holding on to. This candle was released 2 years ago, 2021, Candle Day 2021. And I've been holding on to this. Now I can burn it. And this is the Lavender Vanilla. You can get Lavender Vanilla in single wick. They have those like several times in a year, but it does not give me what the 3-wick does. So this candle is a white barn, but it just has a really nice label on it. And this is Lavender Vanilla. And I wanted to get like 3 of these, but I only picked up 1. Wow. The fragrance smells the same. Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah, so, but I'm gonna really try to get more of these. So there was another candle that I picked up. I'll put it in frame that I thought was kind of nice, but it wasn't nice, or it didn't intrigue me enough to continue to go over budget. But I am so glad that I got me another one of these. So again, that's lavender vanilla. And lavender vanilla has been compared to the lavender marshmallow. They are like second cousins, maybe first cousins, I would say, but this is way more fun, creamy, and sweeter. And this is more of a laid back, subtle type, but they both do something different for me. I really, really like them both, but I wanted to get more of these because, like I say, you don't see this in 3 Wick as frequently as you see this one in 3 Wick. So that concludes my candle day haul, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Candle day was candle day for me, sick and all. Like I said, thanks to hubby because he's always supporting the madness of my spendings and these obsessions I have with these fragrances and stuff. So big ups to him. So if you guys would like, leave some comments below, any questions that you have about the candles that I picked up, my opinions or your opinions about the candles and what your experience was on Candle Day 2023. I want to thank you guys so very much for all the well wishes. I've been in-house. I got up. I had to put a cap on in the house because a little rough around the edges, but it's okay. And I'm feeling better. And hopefully I'll be back to myself in a few more days. So thank you guys again. And do not forget, you, yes, you are great. Bye-bye.